Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'd like to welcome you once again to my channel. This is a follow-up lecture or video to the one earlier that I started, which was stating how you can start a Google Classroom. Today, we're going to look at starting with the Google Classroom as a teacher. You have done all what is supposed to be done. You have installed the Google Classroom application, maybe using your mobile device, or you have now created the classroom. Now, I'm going to be showing you how you use Google Classroom as a site to teach your students. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I urge you to click the subscribe button, and I'll be very happy if you do that. Thank you very much. So I'm going to be taking you through how to post assignments, how to check students' work, and so forth. Thank you. So as a teacher, let's say you got into your Google Classroom, you have logged in. Maybe let me quickly show you how to go into Google Classroom. The first thing that you do is you go to these 9 squares that we have here. You click and you find all the applications by Google here. And then here we've got Classroom. You click here. You're going to open this window where you're going to see all your classes, all the classes that you are teaching. Let's say you're teaching science, you have created classes for your science. So I have these classes. I'm teaching a grade 5 class, I'm teaching a grade 8, a grade 10, 9, other grade 8, and so forth. So these are my classes that I have over here. So after that, let's say I'm about to teach a grade 8 class. I'll come and click here on the grade 8 class. You'll see that I'm now going to be able to see my grade 8 class. Every student has joined. I've made every student join using this link. What you do is you just ask your students to join the classroom using this link. I'm going to make another video whereby I'm going to be like a student, and I'll be telling students how to join Google Classroom. So this one is a link that we can use for the students to quickly join. They'll just type this code and be able to join this class. And also this is a copy which you can copy this link. You click here on copy invite link and then send the students the link on any platform. And then as the student clicks on the link, he or she should be able to join the class, isn't it? Now, as a teacher, now you want to get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is all these you see here. This part where we've got these 3 lines is the main menu. By the main menu, we mean if you click here, you're going to see that you will have all your classes, all the classes that you have, you'll find them here. So Google Classroom makes it very easy for you to go over all the classes that you have, isn't it? Let's say you want now to change to the other classes here, and then the calendar, teaching, to review, whatever that we have here. I'm going to talk about these in the next video. And this one is the class that I'm teaching. So if I click here, I'm still going to be going back to here. This makes me go back to this home page for my Google Classroom. Right, on top here, we have got the stream. With this stream, we are, it's like if you have used the Facebook, you communicate with your students through this. You want to make some announcements. Maybe I want to tell them, hi guys, how are you? Let's get ready for the lesson. If you're doing distance learning, you can still do that here on the stream. On the stream, you can also add some attachments. You can add an attachment. You can add attachment from your Google Drive. By Google Drive, you mean where you store your files. You can add in a link that you want to add. For example, you might be having a game that you want the students to learn, to just play, or you want them to go to a certain site to see some other work. You just add this link. You can also add a file, isn't it? So I'm going to quickly show you how to add the Google Drive here. You click, then you quickly see the recent uploads, things that you have done recently. It will quickly show you here. Then you can also upload from the Google Drive. You can also upload, you can also from uploading, you can browse, you can upload from your computer, then it will go to the Google Drive, and then you'll be able to send it here. You can also upload from your drive, that is what you'd have made. You can also upload from the start. If you don't know all these things in Google Drive, you can also watch one of my videos, which is about how to use Google Drive. Thank you. So after uploading, whatever that you want to make as an announcement, because it might not be some work that you want your kids to do, but it can be some assignments of some sort which are graded. If it is not supposed to be graded, you can just send the announcement here. So we can do a lot of things here. We can send the file from the computer. We can also send a YouTube link, or we can search from YouTube here, where we can quickly send our students something for them to watch. I can search for the video that I want to send the kids, or I can use the URL, which I can just paste here, and then the students will quickly be able to watch a video that I would have sent. Okay, now here you cancel. Then the moment you finish announcing something like this, already this one becomes active. But if you haven't announced something, you are going to see that this is going to be deactivated, so you won't be able to post something without announcing something. Then here you can also schedule your posting. You can, let's say you know that you won't be there, so you can schedule the posting. Say I'm going to post, maybe today is Friday. I want to post on the 10th of February. I'll just click this one here, and then I would have scheduled my post here, isn't it? So usually teachers use this stream not to give students an assignment, but to just say something that they think is important, to put some announcements and so forth. Then the next thing is on the classwork. This is the most important part of it for the teacher now. On the classwork, you will see that the first thing that you have to do is to create. If you click and for here, you can create an assignment. That is, for example, you want to give students some mathematics, you want to give them some physics questions and everything. Let me click on assignment. And then here I can create the assignment. I have to put the topic. For example, if it is in mathematics, I'm doing arithmetic progressions. Usually, I love putting dates in front, such that it makes my work a little bit organized. That's what I like. For example, it's 21 January 2021, like this. Then I'm going to be able to put the date and the topic. It makes my work a little bit organized. Here, you give the students instructions, please read this, whatever. It's optional, so you can even not do that. And you can add again something from the Google Drive, from the link, as I've said before here, and then file or the YouTube channel of your choice, isn't it? Then here you can create, now you can create a new document. It doesn't matter. For example, if your assignment is in your computer, you go here on add, and then you'll be able to add the assignment from the computer. But if you feel like you have not yet done anything, then what you do is you come on create, and then you go into the Google Docs. If you get on the Docs, you are going to create a Google file. When you create a Google Docs from here, there is no need for you to be worried about sharing that Google Docs. I'm going to make another video again on Google Docs, how to use them, how to share and everything. So there is no need for you to do anything. If you just create here, automatically your Google Docs is now part of your Google Classroom, and your students will be able to see it. You can make a slide if you want. You can make some sheets, some drawings, forms. They are very important, especially when you are teaching. You may want to have an assignment where students fill some forms. They are very important in teaching, and I am going to also make another video on forms. Thank you. Now, after creating an assignment, some questions, for example, maybe it's being marked out of 50 or out of 100, or it's out of 20. It depends with you as a teacher what you want. Here, you can change even the people you are assigning. You can change the assignment to be for grade, or you can assign it to multiple grades. It's up to you again to do that, isn't it? But usually the one that you would have opened initially is the one that comes here on top. So usually there's no need for you to be worried about the 4. And by default, it gives you the ability to send it to all the students. But there might be some students that you may say, okay, I don't want to send this work to them. So you can quickly uncheck them from these checkboxes that we have. Right, then here you need to put the points. If you feel like, because Google Classroom has also a section for grades. So if you don't feel like this one is supposed to be graded, you just quickly delete this and go on ungraded. It is going to ungrade these scores. But if you want to grade them, you click this drop-down list, and then after clicking it, it's going to give you an option to change even the grades. You can change the grade to be, let's say 100 out of 100, or 50 out of 50, like that. Then it's up to you. Then the due date, you need to tell the students when this assignment is due, and it is going to be sent to their email when the assignment are due. Then here I've got the due date. Also, it can also have time, isn't it? You need to put the due date as well as the time here for the students. Then the topic. You are going to see that I've got a lot of topics here that I have here. Let me just show you the topics that I have. The end of month tests. You can have a topic. For example, if you feel like you are teaching a lot of stuff, let's say you have end of month tests, you're teaching students, like this one is a computer. Maybe I'm teaching mathematics. I want my topics to be distinct. When I'm teaching when I'm talking of statistics, it should I put it under the topic of statistics. If I'm teaching trigonometry, I have to put it on its own section. So you have to create even also what the topics, isn't it? So you can see that I went back, and the assignment that I had given right now is still a draft. The good thing about Google Classroom is that it doesn't delete your items. If you go back, or if suddenly electricity goes, and then what would happen is that it will save your document as a draft, or whatever that you would have made as a draft. Right here, let's go on. So I'm going to go and click here again and edit my draft. This is where I was. The topic, you put your topic here. Rubrics, usually most of the teachers don't need to put the rubrics. You know, when you talk of rubrics, you are talking of how students are going to be awarded scores. If you do this, you're going to get this, and so forth. You can also check for plagiarism, isn't it? You can also check for plagiarism, but most of the teachers don't mind about this. If you're starting, don't worry about these two sections, the rubrics, as well as the checking for the plagiarism. Now, after writing your assignment and everything, you come here and you click on assign. If you click on assign, it means you are now going to be able to assign to the students, isn't it? So here is students will see the assignment in their streams immediately. So it will send the message to the stream that I've spoken about initially, and the students will be able to see the assignment that it has been posted, isn't it? But you have to know that it's not always that you assign your work and then you want it to be seen at that moment. For example, you might not be there that day. You can schedule the assignment. To schedule is to say, I want them to do this work I want this work to be streamed or to be sent tomorrow or the following day. So what you do is you put the date and the time, and then you schedule your assignment. Then after scheduling and everything, you click on assign. Now, after clicking on assign, the students would be able to see the work that you would have sent as a teacher. Thank you. Now, I'm going to do another video after the students, and also how to quickly see the work that the students would have sent. I'm going to do that video very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe on this channel. I'm still very new on YouTube, and I'm just expecting everyone to be supporting me. Thank you very much. Please have a good day. Goodbye. If you have any questions, please just write the comments, and then I'll be able to assist you. Thank you.